Now that I'm standing here and I'm talking a little bit about my life and where I want to be in the next 10 years and the next 15 years. Um, as I said before, I'm a singer, I'm a performer, I'm an entertainer. Uh, my birth name is Rachel Michelle Stewart. Um, my stage name is Paula Abdul Senior. On the album, they just only put Paula Abdul. Um, and I'm standing right here in front of the cinema and television HFPA Center. And it's right here on Los Angeles City College campus. I'm doing my own documentary interview of my own life. Across the way to Kinesiology North building for PE, and across over on the other side of me is also the theater and drama department where the El Camino theater department is. But I chose to film here because this is where the cinema and television classes are, and I'm a dance choreographer and I'm a dance specialist. I do tap dance, jazz, modern dance, ballet. Um, I do also choir work in ballet as well. Um, and I just like to get a chance to be able to just take a film of today. It's February 10th, 2020, and I'm here around 3:30 in the afternoon, just giving a brief talk about my life as well also because a lot of people wonder about my life. People keep wondering about what my race is, if I'm black, if I'm white, if I'm Hispanic or whatever. But I think the most important thing for artists to do is to be truthful about who they really are and where they came from and, you know, what they all about. My main thing is not being more concerned about what my race or my ethnicity is, but I'm really just passionate about music. My very first demo I made, I had 10 songs on them. Those songs turned into Forever Your Girl album. And then the next one turned into Shut Up and Dance. The next one turned into Spellbound. The next group of demos and music that I sent out turned into Head Over Heels, and then it just kept on going from there, and it just kept snowballing from there. After I got finished doing all this music and traveling and doing videos and working with these choirs and gospel choirs and charity vessels of Christ, and also working with bands, gospel bands, and playing drums and for a lot of gospel groups and for Christian gospel rock bands and stuff. I played drums for 12 years for New Testament Reformation Apostolic Faith Church. Um, I also played with them, and I also played drums for Victory and Praise in Stockton, California. I lived in Stockton, California for about 12 years as well. So I didn't live in the San Fernando Valley, but I lived in San Joaquin Valley for a while, from 1987, 88, 89, all the way up to about 2000, August 4th of 2001. Then I came back to Los Angeles, California, and started walking again on my career. So, you know, I've had a lot of different controversies with people wondering where I was born, where I was raised, where I came from, and some other different things. But the most important thing that I'm trying to get people to understand is that we're not just one way. We can move. We can come back to a place. We can work somewhere. We can go back to that place and work that place at that place or whatever. Being a performer, being a person who played basketball, or being a person who was also a dance choreographer for cheerleading teams. Stories can get mixed up. I worked as a dance choreographer for many basketball teams. I worked with the dance choreographer for the LA Packers football team, the LA Sheriffs. Um, I also worked with the LA Hawks. I worked with the John Muir Cougars at John Muir Junior High School for their basketball team. I tried out for their drill team, their cheerleading team. I also worked for the at this park's miniature basketball team, and I choreographed a few dances and choreography for them sometime with their little Lakers little basketball team. Um, And so stories get mixed around, and people start saying things, and people start doing things. But it took time. I auditioned for that, and I became captain and choreographer for that team in the 1980s, as well as a football team. So I was choreographing basketball teams and football teams at the same time in the 1980s and the 1990s as well. And I just kept on going until I just became a professional dance specialist. I started doing tap dance at 9 and 10 years old. I started doing ballet and jazz at 3, 4, 5, 6. So I just continued on, and in the process of doing that, around 12, 13, 14, 15 years old, I started doing pageants and beauty pageants and all of that. So I was competing in pageants, competing in beauty pageants, dance contests, cheerleading contests. I also, from the age of 21 to 31, was a professional figure skater, ice skater at Oak Park Ice Skating Arena in Stockton, California. I competed in the USFA and the ISAA figure skating championships, and I did a lot of different extravaganzas for them, and just a lot of wonderful things I did for them. Um, Sometimes it was an adventure, and then other times it was just part of me, just doing whatever I felt like that I needed to do. I felt that was important to talk about it because exhibitions, when you're doing figure skating, ice skating, dance, pageants, or whatever, can be people. It just can confuse people's life because people can just only hear one particular thing and just go with that. But I'm also a singer. I'm an athlete. I'm a dancer. I'm a model. I'm a musician. I know how to make and design my own clothes and gowns and evening gowns. I'm a makeup artist. I'm a hairstylist. I'm a woman. So in general, I do a lot of different things that people don't understand, and sometimes they get confused, and they confuse me with other different people, and it just get confusing. But I'm not trying. I'm not here to try to confuse people. Just give them a better understanding and a brief understanding of my life. And I also have some other videos on the download too, with some African dancing that I seen in Los Angeles City College on the first day back, and I talk a little bit about that and everything. But this is my first day back to work, February 10th, 2020, and I'm making a documentary of it here. My birth name, as I said again, is Rachel Michelle Stewart. Um, and my full stage name is Paula, as a state for the record, Paula Abdul, Sutton Senior, and my stage name that they put on my records and is Paula Abdul. Thank you very much.